Welcome everyone to the Too Posh Podcast episode. You guys know? 45. Yay. Woo. I am here with my beautiful co-hosts, my amazing daughter, Marcella.
Hello.
And gorgeous Whitley.
Hi.
My son's girlfriend. And we would like to ask everyone that enjoys our podcast to please subscribe and leave us a rating and tell all your friends about it. This is how you help us grow, and we appreciate it a lot. And thank you for listening, and contact us with any questions, comments, or advice. Or if you would like to be a guest, we can interview you and see if you're a good fit. And episode 45, I want to start with super exciting news for us. We have been working on this for several weeks, and we finally got the word a few days ago. We are going to have a boutique in the Statler Hotel. Woo!
Awesome.
Yay. Which is super exciting. It's going to be very tiny, but amazing, because Tommy is going to help us put it together. And then we're going to have a kiosk up at the pool on the 19th floor at Waterproof Dallas, which is such a classy, high class, like pool area with, they only allow 100 people in on Sundays. They have pool parties, but it is so classy. The hotel is remodeled from an iconic hotel where all the famous people used to stay. And this developer, billionaire developer, has done an excellent job with it. And it's just beautiful. And we're just so excited and proud that we're getting this. And then they are remodeling the Cabana Hotel, I think, which is also an old, like it's like a legend. That Raquel Welch used to be a cocktail waitress there. The Beatles performed, like, just crazy. They're remodeling that, and what they're gonna do is build an amazing Vegas pool there, and we are going to get a store there hopefully as well, which will be in 2019. So there's so many exciting things happening for Too Posh, and Marcella is going to film again on Thursday. Correct?
Oh, for
her Netflix reality show that's about to come out.
Yeah. Got a call on Friday or something.
Yeah, what they say.
Are you available to come film?
Yeah. So
Are you
are you ready?
I don't know what I'm doing. I asked, but he was like, I don't know. I guess some dance scene. I'm not really sure. But I don't think I can really say anything right now. But it just doesn't affect me like it did before. So I'm free to say and do whatever I like. So
That's
I think
good.
the best part is I think people keep wanting me to be off the show, but I just keep like popping
You won't
up.
go away.
Yeah. They're like,
But I'm so proud of Justin, because he was actually, there's a huge article written on him that he's actually RuPaul's favorite,
of course,
favorite star. I don't know, like favorite drag queen. So he has the most followers, he's loved the most by everyone. And in that interview, he actually announced the show and how exciting that is. So
he did.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's actually in the article. So
Great.
Really happening.
And he was in Esquire recently too.
And he has a new Cosmopolitan makeup video. Another one.
Another one?
Yes. I mean, it's just, Jolie and I watched it the other day, and I'm so excited for all his stuff that's happening, and so proud of him. And all of it together is just exciting. Too Posh is so exciting. I mean, so many things are happening, and we're very thankful and grateful that we're getting this opportunity, and we're going to have a lot of fun there.
I think so.
Yeah.
It won't feel like work. Yeah, and I think we'll have all of our swimsuits and stuff. So I think, of course, online has taken over everything, but I think instant gratification, people like that too. So when you see something, you can just buy it.
Especially a spot by the pool.
Right. I'm like,
That's
well,
great.
shit, I'm going to change right now.
Right.
Yeah. And especially in, it's like 4.5 stars. I think it's on its way to 5-star,
Oh, yeah.
very high-end hotel.
Like our
which
stuff.
Which I think, people that go on vacation or are just at the pool, they always need, like, we'll have sunglasses and cover-ups and I'm going to try to get board shorts for guys as well. And it's just anyone that wants something new we'll have jewelry. In the store, we'll have candles as well. We're going to have it very classy and beautiful. So we're super excited about that. We're celebrating that. And there will be like a major PR announcement for that coming soon. And we always like to lighten up things if we have a serious episode. And episode 44 was a little bit serious, but I think very important. And this one is all about signs that he is just not that into you.
It's a great movie.
I love that movie too. So I thought it would be fun if we talked about that. And my personal biggest frustration, everyone knows, is when girls put up with typical, very obvious bad boy behavior. I am allergic to it personally, so I have tried to help. I'm sick.
You are.
I think Marcella is about to leave the show.
Well, this is
She's
Mean
a walkout.
Girls.
No
I'm
way.
just quoting Mean Girls.
I'm just joking. But why I wanted to do is because I follow this girl on Instagram and she's just hilarious to me. She always posts about daddy issues, and she is the one that put this blog together, and I thought this would be so much fun. It's not from the book, but it's her own blog. Mm-hmm. So I thought it'd be fun if we talked about it. And there are 40 signs that he's just not that into you. And it's a pretty common topic, but she just put her own spin on it, and she was very strong about it. I guess there's articles out there that are about commitment phobic guys, like 10 signs he likes you too much to commit, 12 signs he's too afraid to fall for you, or 6 signs he's going to leave his girlfriend for you. And she's like, who the heck writes these stupid articles? Let's be real. And that's not real world. So let's really talk about the real points of why if he's not that into you. So if you're wondering, here it goes. Number 1.
My mom has a lot of rules for all this stuff. But it has worked, because even at the studio, I would tell people what you say. And it's like, as much as everyone wants to be like, I don't play games. It's like, well, it is. It is all like this game. Cat and mouse.
I mean, that's what relationships. I mean, a guy wants to.
Men are hunters.
Right, naturally.
For sure.
Yeah. So they want to be the hunter. They don't want a girl that is actively pounding down the door. Like, oh my God, I'm here. Oh, who is that girl?
That's pretty fun too, though. It's fun to be on both sides.
Right, but are you gonna get into a real serious relationship? That's what I'm saying.
This is really funny, actually. Okay, so we went to Tag the other day, that movie. Mm-hmm. We went to CVS first to get candy before, and I was gonna buy my own candy because I don't like Gino to get everything for me. I don't want him to feel that obligated, whatever. So we were talking and I was like, oh, I don't know what to get. He goes, just get whatever, just hurry. And I was like, okay, but I want this because I won't have it, and and then he said something like I can have this or whatever. And
what do you mean?
Okay, it all makes sense. It led to him saying but I already have you to me. And I was like, no, you don't. You're buying my stuff now. And he caught himself and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Cause he knows how that is, once you have something hard to get.
Yeah.
Cause I still am okay.
So he's saying he already has you.
He's like, but I already have you. And he stopped and I was like, nope, you're buying my stuff now.
That's okay. I'm with Patrick for 18 years. He still doesn't have it.
Okay. See, I'm okay. Once you think you do, I want you to get bored.
No. That's not acceptable. So here goes the 40 signs. 1, if he's texting you all day but not making concrete plans, he's really into the attention but just not that into you. Agree?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
If he only talks to you about sex, he's just not that into you.
Is this at the beginning?
Well, I mean, obviously, because if you're...
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, meeting
but
someone...
you can get out of being into someone.
So that's a booty call?
Yeah. It sounds like it. If he's only talking about himself and doesn't bother asking about your life, he's just not that into you.
Yeah, and that's also
into himself.
Huge turn off, by the way.
Yeah.
If you only talk about yourself.
I also think that goes both ways. You know?
We're talking about guys right now.
I know.
I don't. Yeah.
If he thinks of the simple things you ask for as too many expectations and or calls you high maintenance, he's just not that into you.
What episode did we talk about high maintenance?
I really like
that.
this.
With Nicole.
Yeah, we had the high maintenance test.
It's more laziness than anything else.
It is.
Yeah.
I totally like that one. If he tells you he's emotionally unavailable or he's not looking for anything right now,
such a joke.
run, because he's just not that into you. If he's trying,
I think that's just saying it though. Like you're literally telling me. Like I don't know how as a girl can you not recognize? Like I'm not emotionally available. I can't commit to anything. You're like,
okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Then you don't need
please,
me.
like,
No, please stop.
No.
There are girls like that though.
Oh, I know.
They
It's
like
helpful.
beg. Yeah.
No begging.
No, please never begging.
That's just sad.
If he's trying to take it slow and makes comments like, let's just see where this goes, or I'm just so busy with work right now, or my ex and I broke up 5 years ago and I'm still healing.
Jesus.
Or I just want to
It's a red
work on our
flag.
friendship first. He's just not that into you. Not to mention the other 6 girls he's currently entertaining, including his ex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's different. The first ones, I was like, well, okay, like I can understand work, but not.
But
I
they
don't know.
say, but here's the thing, is they say that if he is really into you, those
doesn't
type of
matter.
sentences don't come out because
No, really?
most men are like, will do whatever it takes. So that's why like the movie is so
true.
great too, because what's his name is telling her in the movie, his name,
Justin Long.
He's telling her in the movie the whole time. He's like, a guy, there's nothing that will come in the way. Like if a guy really wants a girl, like literally
He'll make it
even
happen.
saying like the rest of that sentence, like even saying, well, I'm just focusing on work, then you're not, because a guy will do whatever it takes to
and
like,
still
get
get all his work done.
Yeah.
That's
And not
usually
tell
what
you
happens.
about it.
I sit
Mhm.
corrected.
Yeah. You're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's telling you about other girls he's talking to, he's just not that into you.
Yeah.
Just awkward.
That's, what is that?
I don't know.
Idiot.
Have
Or
fun with them.
He could try to make you jealous. I don't know.
You're like, okay, bye.
If he makes you feel guilty for ever feeling upset or asking too many questions, he's just not that into you.
And
That's
a
just
dick.
rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a dick. Eat a dick.
If your relationship feels one-sided and you're the only one making an effort to the point that you're afraid that if you don't reach out, you probably won't hear from him,
Oh, gross.
That's sad.
he's just not that into you.
Then don't reach out.
Please,
I'd
girls,
rather.
no.
I mean, there's enough people out there.
Do not ever, 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 ever. I know there's going to be the ones that go, well, I did the 1%, or, well, I made the first move, or, well, I sent whatever, Sylvester Stallone's ex-wife, she sent him like a picture of herself to the hotel room and they ended up married. Yes, it happens. But in the big picture, no, don't do it.
Picture of herself.
Yes.
What?
To a
Bridget
hotel.
Nielsen
Oh,
sent
she's
a
crazy.
photo of herself, I don't know, naked or in a bikini,
She
to
was also
Sylvester
with
Stallone.
Flavor Flav. So her
Like,
mental like.
get
Do you
crunk.
remember Flavor
Oh,
of
yeah.
Love? Okay, this is so random. I
And she's
miss.
pregnant.
I know, but I miss Rock of Love. I used to love Rock of Love. I used to love Flavor Flav. I love New York.
What
The
is
Daisy
it?
one. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What was the Daisy one?
Oh my gosh, it was all on MTV. Tool
Yeah.
Academy. Those
Wasn't
it
there
was
like a
great
Tila
TV.
Tequila?
Tila Tequila. I loved all that stuff. It's all gone. Man, me
Was
and
it shows? What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flavor
I
of
even watched
Love. I love New York. Katie and I literally just went back and watched when I was in San Diego. We were watching Flavor Flav. I was laughing so hard.
I just saw
So
a
great.
movie that had the Bret Michaels like Rock of Love or whatever in playing in the
the
background, and I
movie.
was like, what?
I loved Rock of Love.
Yeah.
My
It
mom's
was
like, I
just
have no
so
idea what
funny.
you're
It was
talking about.
Daisy
I
of
have no
Love.
clue.
Daisy of
Daisy.
Love.
I thought it had a
Yes.
different name for some reason.
Daisy. Oh my God, it was so funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know you don't know,
what
but
that
I think a
is.
lot of
I
people
like
will know it's so good.
Molly and I loved Tila Tequila.
Loved Tila Tequila.
I don't know why.
It's
She
so
was
Was
a
she a
wreck.
stripper?
Wreck.
I was like,
She's a
was
wreck.
it? She a stripper?
Well, and she
And
was
then-
the first one who had a show. Like she liked men and women. So they brought all the guys and the girls in the house. It was just really funny. We'll have to go back and do some research. I don't know how I got off on that. Bridget Nielsen. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
But I mean, I'm saying this happens, but please don't call first. Don't text first. Don't chase after a guy. If you really want to have the right relationship, don't do it.
She's very big on that.
I am so big on that, and I still don't do it.
You call Patrick.
You can go ask him. No, he'll say I still don't. Well, sometimes if I need something with Jolie or something, but I don't call him if I haven't heard from him. I will not call him.
Oh, well,
I call Gino. He's so sensitive. I think he needs that. I'm calling you out.
Some people, I mean, there's an extreme, and then there's one
true.
Definitely in the beginning, don't.
It's mostly in the beginning.
No, in the beginning I was not like that at all.
Don't call, don't text first.
Don't call.
Sit on your
doesn't
hand.
like you.
I wouldn't even text back.
Doesn't like you.
Or wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't answer too quickly.
I'm sorry, who this?
What is it? Oh, Clueless. You know, when she's sending herself flowers and chocolate. She's like, I have to look like there's other guys who want me in front of you.
Oh my God.
I was just thinking guys are just gonna hate this show. They're like, stop saying this.
Why?
We're teaching the girls.
It's teaching the guys too.
You're welcome. Give you a competition.
That is true.
I think guys know that. They don't. It's probably a good thing.
If he fills your head with lies and promises but doesn't actually deliver, he's just not that into you. Stop promising and not doing things. Really bad.
Well, that's annoying.
But that's just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With anybody.
So you're just a liar? I think that says more than not into you.
Even girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. If he takes hours to days to get back to you because he's been so busy or doesn't respond at all sometimes, he's just not that into you. If he only hits you up at 2 a.m.
booty call.
Yep.
He's just not that into you. If he is constantly criticizing you, he is just not that into you, and he's forking insecure asshole that's taking his insecurities out on you. What does that mean?
Forking. What's a forking?
He's
a fucking.
And he is a forking.
It says forking.
Oh, and he's a fucking insecure asshole that's taking his insecurities out on you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why does it say forking?
I don't know.
Say fuck, lady. Come on. We all know the word.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
If he's constantly adding a ton of other girls on Instagram, liking their pictures and leaving comments, he's just not that into you.
It's
okay, that is a whole nother I know people get really crazy with the social, the Instagram stuff. You have to really take time to see who you're with, what they're liking and adding.
Yeah,
I would have to go through
It seems stalkerish.
Right?
Very.
And oh my gosh, if you I'm a girl's picture, whatever. I mean, I guess if you're commenting oh my gosh, I want you, that's an entirely different thing. But,
That's a giveaway.
There are some girls who get pissed if a guy likes another. I mean,
I'm so glad Patrick doesn't have social media.
for the most people who do, it's just kind of
if they did, I wouldn't if stuff pops up. I would never stalkerish look at it, but if sometimes things pop up, I would be wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What is this all about?
But you'd be pissed if he liked it or commented.
But
I'm talking about liking.
Oh. But if it's the same girl over and over, that'd be a little weird.
That might be weird.
It's funny
sorry.
because Gino's come up to me and showed me, oh, so this girl I played tennis with her at Brookhaven, and and I'm just okay, I don't care. You can congratulate them. I don't. It's really sweet though, but I'm just I don't care.
But that's sweet because you don't have to worry about it. But if you did, then that's kind of
then that's a little shady.
It feels like if you feel something weird about it, there's something
your
else
gut.
going on anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's something more than Instagram.
Always trust your intuition.
The joint Facebook account.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
So you can read number 16.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Oh, because it's sexual. She doesn't my mom has a hard time reading anything sexual.
Yes.
next to me.
Uncomfortable.
She's like, yes, I just.
Did we ever talk about when we had the sex
parties? I was about to say that.
Did we tell you that?
We did.
We talked a little bit about it.
Yeah. But how she would like get nervous. She talked about the lotion only, and then she's like, she backs up, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll talk about the dildos and the
I could talk all about the whole romantic stuff, and then when it gets crazy, I'm like, what's up?
And walks up with the banana, and so.
Well, we learned from Jasmine the other day about an anal crank or like something that like you put in your asshole and then you like crank it and it like stretches it. I guess like an anal stretcher, but not like an anal plug. She said like you twist it or you.
It's like
what is
like it like expands.
An anal expands.
But I remember saying, why would you want that?
I don't know.
It's preparation.
Yeah, but there's anal plugs for that. I don't know why you need to like
preparation A.
No, that's weird.
I was like, you did not tell us that on your podcast episode.
That is nasty.
No, it's not preparation H. There's something for that too.
No, she's joking.
No,
I said preparation A because it's preparing.
No, but there is something. Remember, we used to sell for that. I can't remember.
Anal ease?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it.
It makes your butthole numb.
Awesome.
That's it.
There's also stuff for your throat. It's like deep throat numbing stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff. There's condoms with that in it.
There's everything.
So,
but I had never, a long time ago, I always tell the story. I dated someone who worked at a sex store. So I would go visit him at work and I would get very curious about things. So I'd ask the lady who like owned it and I was like, what does this do? And what is this for? So it was
like health class.
Yeah. So it was like a lesson foreshadowing to what we'd be doing later.
right.
But I'm not very shy about it. I forget where I was going with that.
Like you really talk about it and she doesn't?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other day, Pujolie, like she's 14, so she is just like, developing a little bit. And Marcella goes in the room and starts like, Jolie! So I started grabbing her bibbies. And she's like, what is this?
Because I feel like sex is a weird topic for people, get very uncomfortable. I think when the girls, like at the studio, I wouldn't make a big deal about the period. Like, I think when you make it so like scary,
hush,
yeah, and like, oh my gosh, they get uncomfortable. So all I'm doing is trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And she says the most crazy things at the most crazy times. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, her students, but they all love it. They have all been way more comfortable than most teenagers are. I truly believe it's because of how you are about it. Well, it was cute because like even last year I had a few who were starting their period. It's a scary thing because and people can make it's like a stigma. So, but it got really cute because they were excited. They're like, Marcella, come here. I'm like, wow, you're a woman. Like you just make it funny, or like cool, and then they're not so.
It's bloody hell.
And
stuff that like everyone deals with. It's weird that it's so
like a stigma on it.
Right.
Like all of us girls are going to start a period, so why make it? They're uncomfortable anyway. So yes, I talk about the stuff.
We're going through it already. Don't add on to it. Like they suck. Come on,
awful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So number 16. Moving along. If he's going down on you and only cares about his sexual needs, he's just not that into you. Then he probably wouldn't go down on you.
I was going to say, wait.
If he's not. I didn't write it right. I was like, wait, that didn't make any sense.
Keyword. I missed the not.
Yeah.
If he's not going down on you and only cares about his sexual needs, he's just not that into you.
Keep reading, Stella.
Okay. If he shows zero interest in the things that you do or like, or really anything about you except your vagina, and you feel like you're constantly feeding his ego, he's just not that into you.
Okay, that's like super obvious. Why is that in here? I only like your vagina.
It might not be obvious to some people.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people
are learning.
I actually have seen this before where people actually thought if they gave the person sex all the time, then that will make them stay or that will make them into it.
And don't have sex on the first meeting.
Ever.
Please. When you first meet. Oh my gosh, for my favorite movie in a second. If he openly flirts with other women right in front of you, he's just not that into you.
I'm like,
is that really?
Come here often?
Are you just sitting there like,
yeah, like, oh, she was cute. Like,
so remember when The Bachelor came to competition?
Of course I remember.
So yeah, Spider, The Bachelor came to visit me at competition one time. I've never met him. He just surprised me.
Okay, so
which one?
We had competition. I'm sitting there. Next thing I know, I look over. The Bachelor's sitting next to me. He didn't have a rose though.
Rude.
Rude. Then is he really the Bachelor?
Yeah, he was.
And I think he was kind of very
pompous.
Sure. That's a good word.
Okay.
And when I was trying to be nice, because I was like, okay, he came all this way. We've never met.
Yeah.
I don't know you at all. I think he was also
very nice.
Very nice. So I tried to be nice as well and like sit next to him. I was like, well, thank you for coming. That's very sweet of you. Well, then after like all these women are like getting up wanting to take pictures, and he handed me the camera to like, here, take a picture of me and these girls. And I was like, no. Yeah. I'm not going to sit there and be like,
yeah,
like, go ahead with all these, Bachelor.
I'm your photographer.
Yeah. You're going to continue to be a Bachelor. Next.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes. That's what makes me think of that. Like,
true.
You just sit there awkwardly, like,
yeah.
Hi.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, what he should have done is had you in the picture as well.
Yeah.
And then but he didn't.
Mistake. He's still a Bachelor. Number 19. Sorry, Whitley, I keep kicking you. If he treats you like everyone else and doesn't even really look at you when you're around.
What the hell?
Why?
Wait, I think that one could just not be on the list.
Well, that's just kind of rude.
Is this girl single? Like, I'm just asking.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just found
Daddy
her,
issues?
but she's really funny.
Okay.
If he's not rushing into sex, he probably just has a small pee-pee. Just had to. Yeah, pee-pee.
Say penis, lady.
And this is what I'm laughing at. You know, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Oh,
when
yeah.
she's
one
like,
of my
little
favorite
big,
movies.
Little big, little big.
I don't know. We will see. I met him, and I'm still like fangirling over that. Anyways,
You met who?
Matthew McConaughey.
What?
When?
Where?
Yeah, at the 2005 Rose Bowl when Longhorns
You
played
like talked to
USC.
him?
Yeah.
How was
And
he?
My kindergarten teacher is his mom's best friend.
That's
And
cool.
he grew up in Uvalde, where I grew up.
Doesn't he live in Austin?
Yeah, he lives in like Round
teaches,
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was he nice? Like,
Yeah,
not
he was
disappointing?
nice to me because I said, hey, Miss Brown was my teacher, and that's his mom's best friend.
But I
So-
thought he was, like, I heard that he's like a nicer.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah, I was just
nice.
wondering
He's
how she
pretty
felt.
all right,
Did you get a picture
All right.
with him?
Little big, little
Yeah.
big. I don't
It's not a
know.
good
We don't
picture, but I got it. I got a picture.
Little big.
It's so
will
cute.
see.
She's like, little big, little big. I love that movie.
And that awful dog.
I wish we could have penis conversations on here like we had on Saturday.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I mean, maybe not right now, but we can have it later.
right.
I don't care anymore.
Okay.
21. If he goes radio silent on you for days to a week at a time, he has done this more than once. He's just not that into you. 22. If he's not including you in his future plans and or have to find out via social media when he's out of town, he's just not that into you.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, right.
In Bora Bora.
Oh, who's that girl?
That's just kind of, I mean, girls, come on. That's like common sense. If he doesn't
You'd
seem,
think.
I know, so don't get mad at me for saying that, but come on, ladies. 23. If he doesn't seem to care about your relationship with other men whatsoever, if he doesn't even demonstrate a tad of jealousy or address being exclusive or anything like that, he's just not that into you.
I don't know.
That's a fine,
Like,
yeah.
Especially someone that's really confident. They're not really going to care
Yeah.
who else you're talking to.
Yeah.
I think that depends.
It's
Yeah, but I
fine
don't know.
line.
I feel like he should be a little tiny bit. And not even if he's super confident, but he should think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Because if he just completely doesn't care, then it's kind of like,
Well,
eh.
it's not that
Yeah.
they don't care. They don't show you that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I
being
know when-
shown.
Patrick first found out about Tommy and he hadn't met him yet. And when he's my gay husband, he was like, are you sure he's gay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he was kind of like that, but that was cute because he's super confident. He never questions anything. When he said that, I was kind of laughing, and then they met, and I mean, they're best friends too, so it's fine.
It's hard not to be best friends with Tommy.
That is true.
24. If he's never done anything nice for you and just does the bare minimum, so you stick around. I call that like the
then why do you want him?
Yeah. I call that like the puppy dog, like just kind of like, here, come here, here. Like little, like just stringing you along.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you told Gino about me at first.
These are the stories I want to hear.
What now? Go ahead.
Whitley was.
Oh, I was very bad. Not bad. I was awful.
So I had Gino, one of my friends, who is beautiful, but she's married. On Halloween, I had her like put her leg up on Gino, and I was like, Gino, post this picture now.
Oh, yeah.
Adeline.
So hot.
I thought it was Nicole.
Both of them.
Oh, he had both of them on him.
Right.
Yeah.
One on each arm.
Yeah. And I was like, post it. It's gonna.
And their husband's taking the picture, and I'm like, I didn't know that.
I go, Gino, post it. It'll make her real jealous.
I actually remember this, and I was like, do you think that's a good idea, Gino? You really like her. Marcella goes, Mom, stay out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it wasn't like a first thing. It was just kind of, they were like, not knowing. And
I was just like, no.
But I feel like Whitley needed like a little push.
Yeah.
To like see,
Yeah.
It works.
It does. It totally worked.
She's like, wait.
Right after that, I was like, okay, you have my attention.
What are you doing? Just little trick.
Did you text him? What happened?
Yeah.
You text him right after that?
Not right after, but like
immediate.
I don't even know if I texted him, but we went to the same school, and my roommate was on the tennis team, and so was his. And it's really weird. Like, it's such a long story, but it's weird. And I think he came in, I was like, oh, so did you have fun? Like Halloween? And he's just like, yeah. I was like, oh, I saw your picture. Didn't like it.
She did not double tap that.
No. But then like later on, I like went and liked everything.
That's funny. That's
like
so
his
cute.
favorite. I know.
I think it's sweet.
It's so sweet, and it's so
and here
cute.
we are, like almost.
I know.
4
years. Gonna be right.
That's his question.
Okay.
I know it's like 3 at least.
Yeah.
I think it's over 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love you.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Stringing me along.
Yeah, right. The whole family. 25. If he's never if he's never vulnerable with you and never really opens up emotionally.
He's not that into you.
If he never takes you out and only tries to chill, aka Netflix and anal.
Oh my, that says that. She'll say that, but she won't say penis or fucking.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
So talking about anal, I know this is really random. So I learned from
it's always on her mind.
Coming up. So I learned from the girls in high school, or like my high school students, that there are.
I was like, I thought you learned it in high school.
No.
Wow.
This is a new thing. That there are girls, and we all know these girls who are like, oh, I'm a virgin, and praise Jesus, I don't have sex with my boyfriend, but they do anal, and they do that because they call it God's loophole. And then there's a whole YouTube song, and it's called God's Loophole.
I've seen that.
Anal.
Yeah.
And it is so funny. If you need a good laugh, YouTube it. But there are girls who
have never told me
I
this.
think you showed it to me.
I think I did too.
Yeah, like right after you were like,
the girls
oh my
told
gosh.
me, I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, they pretend I'm still a virgin, but the whole time they're having anal with their boyfriend.
Wow.
Which I'm like, that's your first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Wow. And then, I mean, all the way, I'm bringing up Kelly again, my best friend who died 12 years ago. She was a teacher. She wasn't a teacher. She was an administrator at a
School.
junior high school. And this is obviously going back like at least 15 years. And I remember when she was going to the bathroom innocently. She caught all stalls. This is in junior high 15 years ago. So you can just imagine what happens today.
Shouldn't be
all stalls were full of boys standing on the toilet girls giving them blowjobs, and kids hanging over the stalls watching.
What?
Oh, that's a party.
Wow.
Yeah,
or
right.
an orgy.
Yeah.
This happened, sadly to say, at Barbara Bush Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
My middle school.
Marcella's middle school. And
wasn't me.
I remember when she told me this, I was like, what? I mean, it was just, these stories used to come out of high school. So 15 years ago, that came out of junior high school.
Yeah.
And that was also, they still kept calling themselves virgins because they only
Did
gave
oral.
blowjobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Are you still a
People would do
virgin if
that.
you only do anal?
you are
loophole.
definitely
No.
not a virgin.
I don't.
You are not a virgin if you do any of
If you
these
have,
things.
oh no, I better not say that.
What? You go ahead. Go, Spider,
I was
say
gonna
it.
say if you have anything stuck in you, you're not a virgin. But
I was gonna say that, but I was like, that's a
not
little
quite,
bad.
Not quite true
It's a
either.
little bad.
Yeah. If you're
What?
penetrated, you're
Yeah.
out of that loop. You know.
I don't know why I keep bringing up Mean Girls, but like if you're kissing, don't even kiss because you'll get herpes and die.
Oh yeah. And die.
Kissing leads to
Don't have sex.
Yeah.
Everybody take some rubbers.
yeah. And then he hands them all out. Yeah. It says AKA Netflix and anal. I did
Wow.
not make that up. Anyways, I'll let you see it.
Mhm.
If he comes on strong at first, but then suddenly backs off, he's just not that into you. Truth is, he found someone new to give him attention. That makes sense.
Mm.
If he's the kind
Don't
of guy,
Don't beg. Don't run after him.
Oh no.
if he's the kind of guy you don't feel comfortable calling when you need help, he's just not that into you. Okay. If he never talks about his family or friends and you've never met either, he's just not that into you, or he just doesn't have any.
Or doesn't
Friends.
like them.
Or doesn't like them, yeah.
Yeah. Marcella, why did you say it that way?
I just
Did you add it or did it say that?
Which
No,
part?
she added it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
You
I was
never
gonna
know.
say, yeah.
You guys won't know when I'm adding or not.
Oh, I know.
If your friends can't stand him, I know this one is odd, but sometimes your friends can see what you're too blind to see. He's just not that into you and it's time to move on. Or he's just a dick.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he can be into you and be like your
True.
friends hate him.
Yep.
Yeah. Even like my friends were like, oh my gosh, you should go like out with Gino. He's so nice. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. But they would. And I was just like, okay, fine. So glad I did. Oh my gosh.
Thank God.
If he's constantly too busy for you, but magically always has time for his friends.
That's not a
Sex in the City.
Yeah, that one. And then
Always.
the first. I just watched that.
I cursed
scene
the
last
day
night.
you were born.
Yeah.
If he cancels plans at the last minute, blows you off when you try to make plans, and never sets an actual time to see you, he's just not that into you. Even if he blows up your phone all the time, he just likes the attention. That could be a confusing one. That's
That
like a
could
good
be
one.
confusing.
Because he's blowing you up all the time, but then never follows through with something.
Yeah.
That's very
How
confusing.
needy
Mm-hmm.
are you?
Yeah. If he confuses the shit out of you and always keeps you guessing, he's just not that into you.
Or
I think that's just
manipulative. Either
Yeah.
one.
Like, I think that's kind of fun. But like, Gino's confusing and like
But y'all are together.
is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, that doesn't really count.
No.
If you're always the one going the extra mile for him, then at this point, not only is he just not that into you, but you're also being used, sis.
Don't be used ever.
If you're constantly wondering how he feels about you, he's just not that into you, because when a man wants something, they make it known.
And don't have sex with them.
Oh
my
yeah.
God. I'm adding that.
Especially anal.
Or you'll die.
God's loophole. If everything
Wow.
seems like it's done on his terms and conditions, he's just not that into you. If he's really brief in text, never calls, and always asks to hang out the last minute, he's just not that into you and you're his last resort.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. If he's not fighting for you and doesn't care if you walk away, he's just not that into you. You deserve someone who fights for you.
Yes.
Plenty
yeah.
of fish in the sea.
I mean, that's an app. Plenty of fish.
That's
There you
true.
go.
That's how Valerie met her
Yeah.
guy.
Step one.
Yeah.
Throw out a line.
If he's not fighting for you, oh wait, I said that already. If he's always angry every time he talks to you, God,
Oh my gosh.
he's clearly holding on to hurt feelings, and it's just time to let go. This is
don't
more
be
of a
angry.
post breakup one. I guess if you're trying to get back together.
Oh God.
If you don't feel like he's that into you, or he tells you point blank that he's not into you, then open your eyes. He's just not that into you.
Listen.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is about her blog after that.
Was there 40 of them?
40. The top 40.
I think we learned a lot.
Pay attention.
I'm so excited about our store and all that. Can you imagine how many stories we're going to have?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be new stories every single week. And
so exciting.
Guests we're going to meet
that who knows?
Are going to have really good stories.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have a lot of work to do.
It's a good thing.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. It's just a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking at me like
that? She doesn't even know she does it. She's like, you're like bipolar with the store. She in the car today said, I'm so excited. The other day, I'm like, I'm so excited. She's like, yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Except I feel like you and Whitley are just going to leave me with this store by myself. And I am too old.
Say it
just
like
so
that.
you know, I know age is just a number, but I don't want to be at that pool by myself. I was like, holy shit. Like, chill out.
That's not how that works.
And then she threw stuff at us.
No. I'm like, I thought this was exciting for our business. And she's like, it is, but it is something we need to address. And I'm like,
however.
And then on the way here, I am so excited, you guys. This is going to be so fun. And then the whole beginning of the show, so excited. It's going to be a lot of work, though. I'm like, God, I've never been scared of hard work yet. So on that note,
Spider, you see how they mean to me?
No, do you see what we deal with?
I'm just kidding.
This is our dynamic.
Yeah, that's what we do all the time. This is
a lot of work, you guys. Yeah, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I am excited.
Are you guys excited about all the work we're gonna have to do?
We work hard already.
I love working. I mean, I like when I wasn't for a while, I was just so like, ugh, I hated it. Yeah. But now I'm doing that. I'm working for you.
We'll all be fine. We'll be okay.
It's fun.
Life is not over. And you know what's great is we're going to put a lot of effort into stuff where nobody can yell at us about it.
No dance mom drama.
Yeah.
That's the best part of all.
Yeah. So anyway, on that note.
Yeah. And everyone can come visit us and hang out and
send
friends.